Hey everyone, I'm gonna do a try to make a quick review of 2 waist leashes. I do love a good waist leash, especially for my own dog or when I'm training loose leash walking and I need both my hands. So I'm gonna try to make this just in a couple of minutes, and you can take my information and do with that what you will. This has always been my go-to, the Kurgo Quantum Waist Leash. It's always been my go-to for a couple of reasons. One is that I don't have to readjust it depending on what I'm wearing. So when I'm putting this on, I can put it just on over my winter coat when I'm out walking in the winter, and I can attach it anywhere, right? So if like I have a big bulky coat on, I can attach it to this section. You can attach it anywhere along this, the whole thing. You just pick one that fits and feels good for you that day. So it's not like if you're having a chubby after Christmas Day, like no worries, you don't even know which one you normally clip into. You're all good. A beer opener, because obviously that's important on your walk. I like this substantial clasp here, and it does have a little bit where, you know, even if a dog's a big puller, you're not gonna see, you know, it's not gonna slip out. And I can just hand this over to an owner and let them try it. It's always awkward when like I'm bigger or they're bigger than me, right? And I have to like adjust all these straps and stuff. So this I can just hand to them and say, oh yeah, just put it where it feels comfortable for you. I wear this low on my hips, not really on my waist technically. And then this is of course the buckle that goes on the dog. You can see this is super well loved. If the dog, for example, is you know, tripping on the leash or whatever, I can always just double back on it and make it a little bit shorter, just like that. So I just have an extra loop here, you know, based on the dog or what they're doing. So they're not constantly tripping over the leash, right? Just a smidge shorter. So really like this one. It's always been my go-to. And I really should probably get another one because I see some braids and stuff in it, but I just use this every morning on my walk. When I was in Louisville recently, we went to this this really cute little dog shop, and they had really cool stuff in there. Like sometimes I go in those specialty shops and I see like, you know, like, I don't know, just, it's more cheesy, right? I don't know, that's the only way I can say it. This had like some functional stuff, and I found coffee wood there. It's like a big piece of like really dense wood, and Ellie really liked that. So anyway, they had these there. These are like waist leashes and, you know, multifunctional leashes basically. And I absolutely fell in love with the color and just the feel of this leash. I know it's like weird. I've been finding that round leashes, ones more specifically thicker than this, really do help people with grip strength issues or arthritis, things like that. And I have a couple brands that I really like. Mendota is one, it's really soft. This is so soft. This is a product made by ZeeDog, Z-E-E-Dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And it's got a really, really nice, secure clasp on this. And it's totally adjustable by, you know, different ways. I think this loop here is for the poop bag thing, which I don't like carrying my poop bag like that. But again, I always carry this with me anyway. But I wore this for the first time as crossbody this morning, which I normally don't do. I would not do that if I was working with a dog who pulls a lot, because I don't think that's super comfortable. But I wore this with Ellie for the first time this morning, and I really liked it. I was surprised because I'm so used to the waist leash that I thought, oh, I'm gonna hate this. And it just feels like, oh, I just have more gear. The thing with wearing a waist leash when you always wear a bait bag anyway is that like they're constantly almost fighting with each other. And so having this like completely not connected. So like, let's say I had the waist leash on, right? And they like, there's like, oh, I see another dog or something, and they pull a little bit, then this thing goes flying, you know, this way, and I'm like all discombobulated. These two are not as connected. So I really liked it. I liked, it's much lighter. I did like that as well. I didn't have to worry so much about her tripping on it because I can adjust this, which I did a little bit to like tighten up the length, and it just gave me more room is all that did, which was awesome. So anyway, I'm really, really loving this. And I mean, stop with this. It's so cute, right? Oh, It's just so pretty. It's so cute. So anyway, that's the product review for 2 waist leashes that I am familiar with using, and they both get a thumbs up from me.